Okay, so I found this video that seemed really interesting. It was released 6 months ago. It's been on my list of things to watch for a really long time. This is called Inside the Hateful and Lonely World of Incel Men, Uncovering Incels, short documentary. I'm glad that this is a short documentary because if it was long, then I would really start to get worried about where we're going here and what society is up to. Luckily enough, this is an Australian public broadcast service. So I mean, there aren't any incels in America, are there? I mean, come on. Let's just it's fine.
We've been investigating the hidden online world of incels.
I have not interacted with a female that is not related to...
Red flag. A female that is not related to... Just wanted to cut him off. Also, you're wearing a like an anonymous mask? Oh, wait. Look at this Discord chat. Is that...
Of incels.
I have not interacted with a female that is not related to me in over 3 years.
They're mostly young men, usually virgins, who can't find a romantic or sexual partner.
I must become more attractive. It's my last chance.
But on the extreme end, some incels are becoming more menacing.
There was quite a few women that I did want to break their nose so they would be ugly.
Oh, this is terrifying. So at first, I thought that this was just going to be like a TLC type thing where we watch and we laugh and we go, oh, yeah. No, this is actually like a terrifying thing and a problem. I had no clue. Also, this sink is the most phallic thing that these men have seen in a very long time. That is a graphic sink. The sink handle or whatever you call it. I wouldn't want to handle that thing. That thing makes me jealous.
Staunch incels blame women and attractive men for the reason why they're not in a relationship.
Around 60 terror attacks that can be linked to incel actors.
We wanted to know who these incels were, what they believed in, and just how extreme it could get. In this two-part investigation, we gain access to a world that is usually closed.
Okay, that's really fucking ballsy, by the way. Like, as a woman to go into this, are these people okay now? Oh my God. I mean, like, it is kind of sad and depressing that their whole mindset is that they will never have somebody to love ever. Like, just ever. They're involuntary celibates, but their whole point is to be like, yeah, we're incels for life, though. Like, there's no hope for us, which I think is not a great mindset, but I'm also not a mindset coach, and I don't think that these people would be listening to a mindset coach in the first place.
Stuff, especially to women.
Jesus Christ.
Before we start this story, we want to let you know that it contains violent and distressing content, including references to sexual violence and racist slurs.
Great.
We're on our way to meet 5 incels who we've been chatting to online for about a month now. They usually chat to each other in forums and in servers, but today they're meeting up.
Oh no.
And they're letting us join.
Whoa, that is a sizable backpack, man. Okay. Oh, and they open the door with masks on? That's already like a pretty terrifying thing. The backpack, I'm curious what's in there. Like, what are you bringing over to the incel sleepover?
One of them, who we'll call Tom, is well known in the community for building a server.
We'll call him Tom because his name is Tom. Also, not the ThinkPad. Are we
which is kind of like an online chat room. He's agreed to meet us first at a hotel.
There is most likely not a single female on the planet that would be willing to date me.
How do you define what an incel is?
An incel is someone who is unable to get into a romantic relationship.
He's nervous to be on.
Okay, well, that's pretty simple. Someone who is nervous. I don't think that that's a fair assessment.
Is someone who is unable to get into a romantic relationship.
They're completely unable to get into a romantic relationship with anybody. Male, female, they, them. You're telling me that you're just closing yourself off to any opportunity that arises. What if literally Livy Dunn tried to riz you up with Baby Grunk and you decided that was your moment to shine? You're telling me that you would turn down Livy Dunn's riz?
He's nervous to be on camera and has brought a mask with him to protect his identity.
Yeah, cool.
Being an incel has become quite sensationalist. I am worried that openly identifying as such in public might affect job prospects.
Well,
What do you think when you see a woman on the street?
I don't feel like I live in the same society as her, and I think that every woman who encounters me on the street is inherently disgusted by me.
Oh, I thought he was going to say disgusting. So is this more of like a... Okay. I don't know if they're insane extremists, or like, obviously there are some, but like majority of incels, are these just people who are like insecure? Because if that's the case, then that's really sad and that's a whole different story. But the people who were, I don't know, causing terror attacks because they're not getting any, that also is a problem. Also, does that say CBD right there? Like they have CBD ads in Australia?
I'm physically unattractive, I'm visibly autistic.
What?
And I have no experience speaking to females.
Tom
Okay, well, I don't want to judge a book by its cover, but visibly autistic? What are autistic physical traits?
casually browsed forums a few years ago in high school. Now he feels so connected to the incel philosophy that he built his own chat room.
Sometimes,
Just made a Discord server, man. You just made a Discord server. Let's not say that he built a chat room. He made a Discord server. And, oh, okay, so there's a general section. Debate, rate my face, bump and bots, levels, cock rate. Wow. Music, chill, debate. Okay, so wait. You aren't really celibate, right? If you guys are jerking your gherkins and showing your cocks. Also, this up here says, I'm fat, 40, and single. Great. God, that's not great. Also, so many fucking tabs open, dude.
incels can say some edgy statements.
Can you give examples?
An edgy statement would be something like, I hate all women, all women, every woman is evil. Sometimes a small minority of users, when they're lashing out in anger, might make jokes about sexual violence.
Yeah. I mean, like, when you're lashing out, you always make jokes about sexual violence. That's really nothing to apologize for. We all do it. We all make jokes about sexual violence. It's funny.
I wouldn't paint this over as something too serious. A lot of this is just people just having like fun social interaction, fun banter.
In the 20 minutes we
Right.
spent looking at the
With the
chat,
Hitler
we saw
profile
Nazi
picture.
symbols, racial slurs,
Right.
and unsurprisingly, hate
Women are penis vampires. Is that what the Olivia Rodrigo song was called? Women are penis vampires? Wouldn't that be great if, like, in these chat rooms they were dissecting lyrics of certain songs? Olivia Rodrigo wrote vampire because penis vampire, obviously.
towards women.
This is an example of an incel and a female beefing with each other. The female said, "Y'all are boring," and this incel responded in anger.
You want to read the message?
No.
F you, dumb, horny, S. Go shove a lawnmower in your... And... Okay. That's not great. That's just not a great thing to say. But also, go shove... I've never heard that. I feel like incels' insults are not like what a normal human would think. Go shove a lawnmower in. That would be like me talking to a frat guy that I'm beefing with at a party and being like, go shove a lawnmower up your ass. And he goes, what? What the fuck does that even mean, dude?
This server has been taken down around 10 times.
No.
But those takedowns have not really had a dent on its popularity.
Great.
It's hard to know how many
Awesome.
incels exist, especially when they connect in private servers like this one. On the most popular forum, there are millions of visits each year. By some estimates, at the very least, there are thousands of dedicated members worldwide.
I do blame women to a significant extent for why we have so many men single, depressed, lonely.
Okay, so that's a statement that I don't agree with. You're blaming women somewhat on why men are depressed and single and lonely? Listen, some of the happiest people that I've seen are the ones who are alone for life with giant robot animatronic sex dolls with VR goggles on. Like, I feel like you're speaking for an entire group of people being like, hey, everybody hates women. Well, I mean, you do all hate women. So I guess, but you know what I mean? Like, this could have gone two different ways. You could be like this and hate all women, or you could have a very uncomfortable obsession with women. But either side is not good. How about we just, just look at women like humans?
There may be definitely elements of misogyny in the community. It's only reactive to being unable to
what the women do.
Get with females.
Right.
It would probably dissipate if a female showed interest in them.
What are you browsing?
G.
We later catch up with the rest of the group.
Okay. But isn't part of the problem that you're not opening yourself up to any of that? Right? Like, you're saying that you're disgusted by women, but if a woman goes up to you and shows you any attention, you're telling me that you would be like, it's nice to meet you. Absolutely not.
In the park.
Hello?
How are you?
Good.
Hello, female.
They're in their late teens and early 20s.
Hello, female.
Most of them haven't given us their real names. After a month of speaking online, they've agreed to meet with us in person to explain a bit more about who they are. They agree to chat over lunch on the condition that their faces are blurred.
Is anyone here dating?
No.
I wouldn't be here.
No. If you're dating, then you're not.
Okay, but if you agree to having your faces blurred, then let's not pretend like you're looking at a menu that closely. Absolutely not.
An incel, so.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no.
It's that hard line?
If you can date, chances are you can have sex.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make you an incel.
Like, if you're talking about going on dates, I think you can go on dates and be incel.
I'm more hardline in my definition.
Some allude to a common incel belief. They call it the black pill. It's the idea that women will only ever go for physically attractive men, that they've lost the genetic lottery, and their situation is hopeless.
Listen, okay. I feel like I've lost the genetic lottery in most cases. And I'm with a very pretty girl, okay? You just have to get lucky, right? It is like winning the lottery. You're right. In another universe, I'm in this documentary. Not being a reporter, but having my face blurred.
Do your parents know that you're an incel?
No. My dad's like asked me when am I going to get a girlfriend or whatever. I feel like my mum knows I'm a loser.
Are you all at uni at the moment?
No, I'm working.
No, I'm at uni.
I'm studying, kind of, yeah.
It's mostly just STEM subjects.
Yeah, no incel's doing like social work or something.
And why do you think it's those kind of jobs?
You don't have to talk to people, you can just focus on ideas and stuff.
You know, I said I haven't spoken to an IRL Floyd in 3 years.
Whoa. I've never heard. Is this like a known thing? This is a whole different world to me. I feel like maybe if I was a huge fan of people on Kick.com or Rumble, then maybe these would be common occurrences. But I genuinely have never heard of some of these things.
That's partially because I do a STEM degree. Like, I've never been paired with a female.
I'm dating a woman in STEM. These guys, this may be dangerous to put out. I feel like I'm got a target on my back.
Bank. If I did, I'd probably just walk out.
I wanted to know what direction the incel movement was headed in, so I sat down with the researcher who spent 18 months looking at the largest incel forum on the internet.
We gathered over 1 million posts.
Jesus.
Just over.
The Center for Countering Digital Hate. Interesting. Did not know that was a thing.
For a year of activity on the forum.
He found the number of visits were growing slowly and posts were getting more extreme. We asked him to read some out.
So this one is called Women Peak at 12.
I'm gonna skip this. Yeah, it's all just like Nazi stuff, and I'm all set, you know?
But not all incels hate women and subscribe to the extreme end of things. Some go to great lengths to attract them.
I am making some gains.
For Raymond, he's hoping the gym is the answer. In YouTube videos, he talks about his journey to self-improvement, and so far he's had 500,000 views.
Hey guys, what's up? Decline here. I am 30 and still alone.
Oh, fuck.
We're about an hour out of Melbourne and meet Raymond as he heads to the gym.
God damn it. This guy, like, I don't know. I feel like he fucking blew up on Reddit for the wrong reasons. Like, I mean, I don't know his thoughts on getting a bunch of views, but like, sometimes I feel the same way where like, I would like to get a low amount of views on this video because I know that if it gets to a wider audience, it's going to be an absolute fucking nightmare. I hope that this guy's all right.
I go to the gym 6 days a week. I want to build a good amount of muscle and get lean and shredded. It seems that a lot of people have been successful with that.
He is jacked.
I still haven't had a successful one-on-one encounter with a girl.
Why do you think you've not had much success with women?
Firstly, I'm a very small guy. Like 6 foot guys are a lot more successful. I don't know how to talk to women or anyone.
Is height really that much of a big deal? Like for people watching, like in future partners, do you look at height as like a really important thing? Like if you had a choice between like a 6'5" guy who is kind of like a dud and isn't very funny, or like a 5'9", 5'8" guy who's really funny and like everything you've ever wanted, like what would you lean towards? Because I genuinely have no clue, partly because I have not many friends to ask, so I'm just gonna ask you guys.
Up until now, most of the incels that we'd spoken to were virgins. But that's not the case with Raymond.
It has been some time.
So is this like a thing where he gets like cast away from the community if you've had sex? Or like, are you an incel now? Like, do you identify as an incel now and then you can't, like once you have sex, can you go back?
Since I had any sexual encounter that was not paid. I met some couples for threesomes.
Whoa.
MMF threesomes, and I found them not really fulfilling. Everybody has those same desires to want to feel desired and wanted and loved. I don't subscribe to a lot of the common views of, say, black pill incels. Like,
well, that's good.
Not everything is determined by your genes. These groups, I feel, have kind of hijacked the term.
Raymond is hoping to have changed his luck with women by his mid-30s.
Fuck yeah.
If I haven't succeeded, I'll probably start focusing on other things, maybe just enjoying my life and just roughing, as they say.
I think he'll find someone. I do like this timeline. Like the idea where he's like, listen, if I get to a certain point and nothing, like 5 years from now, if nothing happens, if I have no luck and I've struck out, then fucking fine, I'll move on to something else. It's not a bad idea.
Go back to my video games, start watching anime again.
No.
Maybe get a job.
Get a job. That job would
Tom
be better.
says he's no longer involved in running the server, but he's still given up on the idea of ever being in a relationship.
I'm rather content now. It's just sort of like a huge gaping hole in your life and fitting into society.
Okay, is it fitting into society? Because he goes, I'm really content, but there is a huge gaping hole in me.
I guess having bleak views affects my mental health and many other incels' mental health by making us much less caring about our future prospects. The community is really the only reason why I stay, and as the situation for young men continues to get worse, it is inevitable that subgroups like incels will grow.
In the next part of our investigation, we look at how much of this online hate can spill out into the real world.
A man obsessed with guns.
With an online...
Yeah, that's terrifying. I can't watch that. That's going to send me into a spiral. But here's the thing. I understand wanting a group of people with the exact same mindset around you, or not the exact same mindset, but I understand wanting a community, right? And I don't, here's the problem. I don't know if Tom necessarily is a bad person, but it seems like the people who he spends time with, I don't know, the people with the Hitler profile pictures and using slurs for women that I've never heard in my entire life, maybe that's a problem. But for the people who are looking for a community who feel like they need other people around them who are going through the same thing, just shitty luck with women, I think that's probably fine. But then when it stems into hating women, that's, so is being an incel necessarily a bad thing? I don't think so, right? Because if you're just an involuntary celibate, that's just a thing that's going on. But some of these communities are fucking wild, and that I don't agree with that. But I do feel for the guy who is posting YouTube videos and stuff. He doesn't seem insane or an asshole. Watch, you're gonna pull up a crazy video of him being I fucking hate all women. They're the worst after this video comes out. God damn it.